Hello from Wyreside. It's Friday afternoon, 2:30. Got here just over an hour ago. Got the bivvy set up. Put some bait out. Had a feel about 16 and a half wraps. Found a nice gravel spot. So about half a kilo of quill over there. As you can see with the water, it's a bit windy. So that was a bit of a challenge, dealing with a crosswind coming across me from left to right. I'll just give them that half an hour. Just going to put a couple of rods out. I'm actually in the bivvy at the minute, just now got the front on it. I'll put the winter skin over a little bit later. It'll obviously be organised with the loss of daylight. So the hour went back last weekend. So now until 21st of December, long night. Long nights on the bank. But good to be back. Had pretty much a month off fishing. So it's nice to be back at Wyreside, back on S2. Roadside swim, as you can see. Hoping that it's going to be a bit quieter. But yeah, I'm going to get these two rods out anyway. So I'll just show you the rig. Hinge stiff rig. There's the boom. IQ2, 2 figure of 8 loops, one on that end, one on the rig end, and then a little chod section just there. Tied it with the Corda crimp. Quite like those. Quite like them a lot. And then we've just gone with sticky baits, white chocolate pop-up, which I'm going to dip in some white chocolate liquid. I'll leave that in there. So to take on board some of the fluid. To get myself covered in it. So there you go. Let's get this out. Well, it's a little before 3:30. Got two rods out. The right hand rod is not out because there seems to be an issue with the alarm. I don't know whether it needs a new battery or there's a fault with it. I'm not sure, but it would be very unwise to try and fish it with no alarm. So the rod is out, but the line's clipped off. It's not even threaded through the eyes on the rod. So this session will be about 2 rods, which I'm not too bothered about. Got them over a nice tight spot, so I'm happy with that. I'll check the alarm out when I get home, take the back off, see what's what with it. But yeah, we're fishing. Probably got another hour and 10 minutes of daylight, I'd have thought. So I'm going to have a bit of a sort out in the bivvy, put the winter skin on, get some food, cup of tea, and prepare for a long night. A couple of people have appeared on the far bank. There's a dog knocking about. I always think it's nice to bring a dog fishing. Panini there, ham and cheese, just toasting lightly. Got the winter skin on. Going to enjoy the last bit of daylight. Get some. Well, it's just before 5 o'clock in the bivvy. Hot chocolate. Nice option. No caffeine. Well, not as much as coffee anyway. Light's starting to go. A few pike anglers on river, just day ticketing. They're starting to drift off. Guy's moving in on peg 1 on river behind me. Had a chat with him. Seems like a nice guy. But as far as on Sunny 2, someone's on peg 12, someone's on point, someone's on the far bank, and I'm here. That's it. So yeah, got organised for the night now. Try the bivvy lights. There we go, makes me look a bit less ill, doesn't it? Yeah. Makes me look a little bit less green. Like a TV studio, brand new. The amount of gear I bring, it could be BBC outside broadcasting services. So not been for a month. Had a few weeks off, done other stuff. Bit of walking in the Peak District where I live. But this is the official start of the winter campaign on the winter ticket, the 6-month season ticket that I've bought. So I get 48 hours a week, either one block or 2 24s. So earmarked a few weekends in November. So I hope to get down here quite a bit between now and Christmas. In terms of the rods that are out, obviously I showed you the left-hand rod. That was hinge stiff with the white chocolate pop-up, and the middle rod is Buckerberry. No, it isn't. It's my new one. It's the pink one, which is a krill flavour, but it's actually like a light pink. It's really nice. Again, that's hinge stuff as well. I'm going to really give pop-ups a go during this campaign. If I had a third rod, which obviously, as I mentioned earlier, I've not got because of my alarm, that would be on a boilie, probably Snowman. Wind's still quite strong. Not going to be easy putting bait out, so I'm probably not going to bother. I've really buried the front legs of the pod into the ground. The ground's quite soft to prevent it blowing over during the night. But yeah, 5 o'clock, as I say. We'll see what happens. Fingers crossed. Well, it's 6:30. No action. Nothing to speak of. Wind's still quite strong coming across the lake. And it's Halloween, so it probably suits the orange glow effect. It's the mildest Halloween on record in the UK, and I was up until about 10 minutes ago sat here with a t-shirt on, potching about the peg. Really strange weather. So yeah, maybe looks good for a bite though, I'd say. You know, it's mild, very mild. The water's still, I wouldn't say it's warm, but it's not cold. Just dipping my fingers in the margins. So I've not put any more bait out. I'll be doing that first thing in the morning. But it's a strange old night weather-wise. Fingers crossed the fish react to it. I still want to fish. You know, it's maybe not as easy to fish compared to like the summer months. You know, where you get the additional daylight, but you know, it won't stop me fishing. And the hours, the daylight hours will reduce, as I said earlier, up until the 21st of December. I think that's the shortest day. We lose around 3.5 minutes of daylight per day. But still need to get my fishing fix. It's nice to come here and get some downtime, get away from day-to-day rigours, going to work, mundane activities that we all do. Kind of slim down on kit a bit. So I'm not bringing as much with me, but yeah, the start of a nice little winter campaign. I really hope I can bring you some carp in the winter colours, because they do look at their best at this time of year. We'll have to wait and see. Fingers crossed. Well, good morning. It's Saturday, 8 AM. Been up about an hour. No action during the night. Just lots of wind and rain. Seems to have improved a little bit, the weather. Still got that wind coming across from left to right. Expecting that wind all weekend, not expecting it to change. I haven't looked at the forecast before I set off. But it's not as strong, it's not as gusty. So make everything a little bit easier. Some blue sky out there as well. Not checked the forecast for today, so I don't know how long this is going to stay with us for. Right, it's time for a coffee. First one of the day. It's 9:30. Just brought the rods in. Clipped the spun rod up to 15.5 wraps, and the rod's at 15. Put half a kilo of krill out just over the spot to thought I'd bring them a little bit closer to me. Try and vary it a little bit. Still looks a great day. A few more people have arrived, so I've got someone to my left and there's a bucket on the peg to my right, so hopefully it won't be hemmed in. Just have to see how it goes. Just had a late breakfast. Toasted ham and cheese panini. Opted not to have the infamous Wyreside full English. Thought I'd have a weekend off them. The ducks are here. Mr. Mallard in his full plumage. onto the peg, looking for bait. Off they popped. Well, it's 12:30 Saturday afternoon. Just switched the rigs. I've put Johnny Max on both. Also changed the pop-ups. Tiger nut pop-up on the left and a krill pop-up on the middle rod. It's remained a nice day. We've not had any rain. The rain stayed away. It's a little bit breezy. Wind still coming across the lake, left to right. Pretty much what it's forecast all the time that I'm here. It's either a southwesterly or a southerly. Just had a couple of bleeps on the middle rod. Could have been a liner. Suspect it was. Just going to listen to the rest of Johnny Vaughan's show on Talk Sport. 11:01, best 2 hours of radio in the week in my book. I think he's a comical character. So once he's done, quick tidy up in the bivvy, then chill for an hour, I think. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Lunchtime. Nice bit of mackerel, bit of horseradish sauce. Perfect. It's 5 PM. Just put the rods back out. Another half kilo of krill gone over the spot. Getting the 2 rods out was a bit of a pain with the wind. It took several casts to get them right. Got to try and offset the crosswind. So aiming left, and watch it drift right. Should have probably brought some heavier leads with me. Bear that in mind for the future. Just had some food, a bit of soup. Warms me up. Nice bit of potato and leek. Expecting rain soon. It's going to rain through the night again, so I wanted to be organised. So our rods will stay out now. Obviously I've eaten, a bit of a tidy up, and we can watch the water for the remaining bit of light that we've got, which won't be for very long. Quite a few people have turned up. Most of the roadsides now full. Certainly down towards, from where I am, down to peg 9. Be a night where we batten down the hatches. The wind is quite strong. always bring my radio with me, DAB radio. It does eat batteries like it's going out of fashion, but it's well worth it. A bit of talk sport on a Saturday. Liverpool lost in the early game, beat by Newcastle 1-0. Welcome result, especially when you're a United fan like me and season ticket holder. Have to plan the fishing around the fixture list. I don't miss home games. Not a big deal. But yeah, radio is something that I wouldn't come without. Starting to rain now actually. I'm going to crack on, have a tidy up. Torching up. There you go, that'll turn you around. Yeah, leaving quite early tomorrow. I'll get home for the derby. I think that kicks off at 1:30. So, about an hour and 15 back home in the car. Drop off my gear at storage, go home, freshen up, watch the game. Be the last 48-hour session this year. Just have 24-hour sessions from now. Really slim down what I bring. Possibly start and drop onto river and S1 as well. This may be the last time I fish S2. We'll have to see. But it was a little short 24-hour session. That'll be getting here on a Saturday morning, first thing, when it opens. And then doing, well, I say 24, could be 24, 36, but getting off Sunday lunchtime. That'll do me. And then once we get into 2015, the light starts to pick up. Start and pick up on the 48-hour sessions. But this campaign's all about just trying to catch any fish. Not interested in how heavy they are. Just want some nice looking fish with their winter coats on. Be a difficult campaign. Wyreside's not the easiest place. But we'll do our best. Wind's battering the bivvy. Safe as houses though with the winter skin on. Bivvy's well pegged down, winter skin over the top, that's pegged down separately, so heavy confidence. Still quite a bit of bird life on the water. Pesky seagulls, or flying rats, some people call them. Right, bit of torch sport. I'll talk to you later. Hopefully with reports of some aquatic wildlife. Well, it's 9 o'clock. It's blowing an absolute hoolie out there. I've been out, checked the tent pegs. Everything's fine, but it really is coming across that water, so I thought I'd better be safe than sorry. No action. I've had a couple of bleeps, but I imagine that's the wind. I do like having the receiver and the sound in the bivvy. Makes life a lot easier. But nothing to report so far. Got my head torch on. Always a bit round my neck, just in case. I can hear 1 or 2 alarms going off either side of me. I imagine it's wind for us all. Just double check the pod as well. It's nice and secure, so that's not going anywhere. Yeah, fingers crossed. Well, good morning. It's 8 o'clock, Sunday. Weather looks good. Had an absolutely hideous night with the wind and the rain. It absolutely belted it down. But it stopped raining about 3 AM. But the wind obviously remained, so the winter skin is pretty dry, which is going to be good for packing up. Anyway, what's the plan? Well, I want to be pulling off site about 10:30, so I've got a couple of hours, so I'm going to have a coffee. That's job number 1. And then slowly pack up. Won't take me very long. The conditions look okay. It's a lot calmer. You never know. Might be able to winkle one out. Have to see. But it looks good. Right, time for a coffee. Bivvy's down. Just got the last few bits to pack up. But that's pretty much the end of the session. Unfortunately, no fish. Don't think the weather really helped. I had a chat with the bailiff when he was coming round this morning, and there's not much been out at all. And the conditions have been mental with those winds, so I can't imagine that the carp were encouraged to feed. I think this is probably the last time I'll use the whole boilie approach. I think I'll start and crumb it up and start on fish bags. Just have to see what happens with the temperature. I was hoping that they'd be in the mood for a munch, but I think the conditions worked against me really. But there you have it. That's the end of this sesh. And as always, I'll see you on the next vlog.